Good morning. This is a recording for Saturday, October 18th. The Zen story today is titled The Bark That Wouldn't Burn. The monk woke to the bite of cold air pressing through the cabin walls. It was the kind of morning that hummed beneath the skin, sharp, thin as frost, on bare wood. He wrapped his robe tightly and stepped outside. Breath moved visibly before him in soft, steady clouds, each one rising and vanishing into the trees. He walked to the far side of the clearing, feet sinking into damp earth scattered with pine needles and broken twigs. Near a collapsed tree, half buried under fallen branches, he gathered wood. The logs were wet but solid, thick with sap that clung to his fingers. That's when he noticed it, a branch that did not quite belong. Lighter than the others, smoother, almost polished, it lay near a faint indent in the dew, like a pause brief mark, already softening in the moonlight. He turned it over in his hands. It smelled faintly of something he could not name, almost like dry fur warmed by the sun. He shook the thought loose before it could root itself. Back inside, he stacked the wood beside the hearth, edges aligned, weight balanced, just as he had in the temple, where masters scolded uneven piles as flaws in the soil. He placed the pale branch last, laying it on top as though saving it for something he couldn't name. The fire built itself slowly. Thick, damp branches first, then thinner, drier ones that cracked and hissed as they caught. Warmth stretched through the room, loosening his chest, easing the night's ache. When the coals glowed steady and hot, he reached for the pale branch. He held it a moment longer than necessary and then placed it in the heart of the flame. It did not catch. He turned it, shifted it, broke it, broke it in half, and laid the pieces side by side. The fire curled around it but found no hold. Smoke thickened. The other logs burned clean, embers rising like small stars in the dim light. But the pale branch remained cold, untouched, as if it belonged to no element at all. He tried again, and again, and again. At last he let the fire die. Embers settle, effort unravel. He left the pale branch resting on the ash, half surrendered to nothing. That night he dreamed, soft footsteps circling the cabin, something brushing against the door frame, and laughter, not cruel, but not kind, curling through the cracks like smoke, trailing a glimpse of a red tail in the moonlight. By morning, the hearth was cold. The fire had long surrendered to the night. He knelt, expecting to find the pale branch still where he had left it, but it was gone. In its place, nestled against the ash, lay a single tuft of red fur, soft, curled, impossibly bright in the great light of dawn. He did not touch it, not yet. Beyond the cabin, a fox crouched in the frost, its breath a faint cloud, amused by the monk who had spent the night tending a fire that could not touch its gift. Take a comfortable position and, as always, take a moment to relax your body, arriving into stillness. Gently close your eyes if you'd like. and take a few nice, satisfying breaths in and out. Feel the breath entering your nose, cool and light, and then feel the warmth as you exhale, releasing tension, allowing you to soften a bit. There is no need to change anything. Just observe and notice the space around you, the quiet spaces between sounds. Be here in this moment, just as it is. And when thoughts come, let them pass, like clouds, like ripples, like water. And now take a moment to reflect. What do you usually feel or do when your efforts gain no intended result? What do you usually feel or do when your efforts gain no intended result? Now bring your hands to your heart, and as always, send the energy of loving kindness to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel cared for, protected, at ease. May I remember that I have enough, I do enough, and I am enough. May I touch deep, natural peace. As you gently let go of the practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now. Physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? And as you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection. What do you usually feel or do when your efforts gain no intended results? As always, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.